to you, and today we're going to make an anniversary card. I'm going to start off with a piece of card that's 4.5 by 6.5, so we're going to work on this first. So first of all, I'm going to use some grey smoky slate. Sorry, I'm going to use smoky slate, and I'm just going to peel that off a minute. I'm going to stamp it off. So I've got a piece of photocopied paper, and I'm going to go in here and ink it up. And it's a scripty one. Now, there are some, this is very versatile, and you can definitely buy, scripty ones now in the new catalogue. So let's see if that's stamping. Yeah, fine. And I'm going to do that roughly in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to roughly do that in the middle. Do that there. Okay, start off with that. And then let's put that to one side a minute. Do that. And I'm going to bring in Pretty in Pink, and I'm going to use I've spread them all out because I've been busy doing other things. Oh yeah, here we go. So I've got this splatter. You can use any splatters. There's one on the leafy one, but there's lots of splatters in different stamp sets. This one happens to be one that I got free with Celebrations. It's the Friendly Hello that I had ages ago. So I'm just gonna randomly, oh, I've done it on wrong one. Oh dear. Right, we'll do it in reverse then. I didn't want to do this one, but now I'm going to do this one. So I was going to use Pretty in Pink, and then opened up my Petunia Pop. Petunia Pop? Yeah, Petunia Pop. So never mind, we're going Petunia Pop. So I'm just going to kind of go around the outside with this a bit. Down here. Do one down here. And I'll have some going into that. Maybe I'll have a bit in the middle there. We'll leave it at that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I've got heart-shaped die, and I'll have to roughly tell you the measurements. So I'm going to put that on one side. Roughly, let's use my trimmer. Okay, roughly it's about 2 inches in width and about 2 inches. So it's about 2 inches in width, and the length is about 2 inches. So I just want something like that. So I'm going to just put this kind of, I think about there. So we're going to cut that out. I'll bring in my big shot. Okay. Set it up. Okay, and where's my plates? There. Okay, so I just put that on my plate. So I'm going to put that there, and going to have it, I think about there roughly. Okay, so I'm just going to send this through my machine. You'll see it come out the other side. That's it. Oh, do that. You could use that for another project. So I'm going to keep that. Now I've already cut out somewhere. Where is it? Oh yeah, that's it. Now this one measures, so I cut this out in Petunia Pop, and this measures 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that down there in a minute. I'm going to bring this in, and I want it to go in exactly the same place. So I'm putting an equal border all the way around there, and then I'm just going to go with my pencil like that and take it off, and then we're going to put that on there, and then I'm going to send it back through. So bring it back up again, you'll see it come through. So just going to line that up, read it's off camera, and I'm lining that up best I can. There we go, put that on there, and then we're gonna, whoops, that moved. Okay, if you're going to move, I'm going to get a post-it note, I think, or something. What have I got? I've not got anything in there. Come on. Oh, post-it note, find a post-it note. There we go. Get a post-it note on it. So just going to hold it in place. You can't see, sorry, it's off camera, but I'm just putting a post-it note. You'll see it coming through. Okay, I'm going to put a post-it note across it. And so that's what I've done. Put post-it note across it, putting a plate on, and now I'm going to send it through. So sorry that was off camera. Now it's coming through. Okay, there we go, and that's all we needed the die cutting for. Just peel my post-it note off, and then we've got my lovely cutout done now. I'll just put my die machine out of the way. There we go. Don't need that. And again, you could use that for something as well. So we've got that. On card blank, I forgot to get. I don't believe this. It's going to go on a oh, shall I do it on? No, I'll try and, what have I done with that? Oh, it's the wrong way. Oh, honestly, sorry about that. I wish I could pause sometimes. Right, so I've got a 10 by 7 card blank. I'm going to just fold that in half and get my bone folder. Put that too far out my reach. Oh, it's not my day today. Right, okay. So I'm going to put that down and put that down. Okay, so we're going to put that on there, and then I'm going to glue this on here. So glue that on. So this is Petunia Pop, if you haven't realised. Oh, and I've just realised that I should have done something before gluing, but I'm just hoping now this is definitely going to work out. So let's hope. So I'm going to put that on there, making sure it's got equal increment all the way around. There we go, making sure it's at the bottom when I undo it. That's right. Now I've got a happy anniversary, and I'm going to do that in the grey granite. So bring that grey granite in. And I want to put this about there. So that's my happy anniversary. And then I wanted some hearts. So I'm going to reverse it. I was going to do these hearts in Petunia Pop, but now I'm going to go the reverse and I'm going to do them in Pretty in Pink. So I'm not going to worry. I'll do that straight underneath it. There we go. And I'm going to infill. Okay, oh great, I've got a smudge there now. Do that and do that. And I'm not worried about these going over the edge because the top one's going to cover that up. Could do with something there, but I'll work that in later. Okay, so now I'm going to close that up. I can now put this on top, and of course you're not going to see any of the hearts that I've done there now, so we can put this on top. Okay. So I don't know whether it was a French designer, German designer that I've seen this type of thing. I was inspired by, so I've done it with different, I think they might have made a birthday card with it, I'm not sure, but I'm using some things that's similar, some things that's different. Right, ahead of time I've already cut out my Very Versatile. So you've got these leaves from Very Versatile, and I'm going to stick that on. I thought I'd actually go for sticking it with some mini dimensionals. So I'm going to look for leaves where I can get the mini dimensionals. So I've, as I say, hand cut this out. It is a labour of love, but you could do it with other leaves, so you don't have to do it with what I've done it with. I'm gonna fit on there maybe, yeah, and can I get one there? You can get those, and those others can flop down, that'll be fine. So I'm gonna take off the, then I'm going to take off that there, that there, and that there. So we're going to put this about there. I'll just put these down, and that's got it down. Right, now ahead of time I have done the butterfly gala, but you can use any butterflies you want, and I've left the top one because it's joined, so you actually stamp it, and I've stamped it in the smoky slate, but I'm just going to use my Petunia pot. So I'm going to get just a stamp. Do you know, I'm fed up. My brain just lately won't think at all. Getting really fed up of it. Right, so Petunia top on top of a come on, stamp thing, honestly. And I'm using Wink of Stella. So what I like to do, why I've left this one to colour in, to just show you what I did. So some I'm going to absolutely do it dark, and if I've done one, I mirror that. So I want the next one dark, However, then I'm going to let that one be a bit lighter and that one be a bit lighter, only now it's come a bit darker. So I'm going to do this lighter. So I'm not going back in and re-inking. I'm just painting with what ink I've got left on my stamp thing. And I'm going to pick up the dark again and do dark at the bottom, but remember, whatever I do to one side, I'm going to do to the other. I'll do that again, and I think I'm going to do a bit more dark there. So with painting with Wink of Stella, it is alcohol based, the Wink of Stella, so therefore it really works a bit like a blender pen. And it also will make your project very glittery and shiny, which makes it beautiful. So that's why I like painting. I paint a lot with Wink of Stella, so I'm picking up the darker bits here of my stamp block. It's come to me now, stamp block. Honestly, it's dreadful. I'll tell you what I did today. I did something terrible today. I was cooking some frozen peas, and a lot of time now I do them in the microwave, but I decided to cook them on top of the cooker, and I forgot to put water in the pan. So consequently, my house still smells of burnt peas. So terrible. Right, once you have done that, you need to just keep going over on a white piece till it runs clear. It is running clear now, otherwise you'll have, next time you pick up your Wink of Stella, you could be making a mess. Now I don't know whether this will pick it up on the camera or not, the glistening of that, but that is really sparkly. I can see that. I don't think you can. Right, now this is what I thought. I've done this so that it will not fit in, but what I'll do is I'll cut that across. In fact, I'll cut it all the way across because I'm on camera. I might have tried to jig it so I didn't have to do that, but this then goes in to here and it cuts out both of them at the same time. So just take your time, line up if you're doing this, or you could be doing you could just have butterflies that you just print and fussy cut out. You could have you don't have to have the solid butterflies, you could have the fancy butterflies. All will work with this. Right, now this is going to annoy me if I have lost this now. Oh, no, they're here. Now, what I did, because these butterflies don't come with the antennae on when you cut these out. So I have just fussy cut. So I've been doing a bit of labour of love, really. So I've fussy cut the body with the antennae on. So I'm going to do it like that. There we go. So I show you closer. So I've done the body and I've fussy cut completely round the body with no white showing, but on the actual antennae I've got a little bit more on there. So just, and I've got the two, I've done the two, so I've done the smaller one as well, so I'll show you that. And I've put this on. There we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. There you go. Right, now off you go. There we go. Right, I'm going to put, bring back in my card now. I'm going to put, no, before I do that, I'm going to just put a little bit of movement in my butterfly. So I'm curving up the wings and then bending down so that I'm going to get a body, an M shape. So I'm looking, curving that down and curving the body up like so. Curving them down and curving that up. So it gives some movement in the body now. So I'm just going to put a dimensional on the back, and then I'm going to set this off on the side there, and it swings back up. So it gives it some movement. And then I'm going to see if I can just glue. I think I'm just going to glue this one, but again I'll just put a bit of movement in these wings. There we go, and just a bit of glue on the body, and I'm going to bring that so that that's flying this way. Okay, there. Okay, there we go. Let's put that out of the way. So I thought that was oh no, I don't want the A covering up, do I? Let's just hold that in place so it doesn't. I thought I'd do that. Right, let's have a look what we have got now. I've got some, they're not quite the same colour as this. I'm going to look whether I've got any, let's have a look what I've got. Now I have got a dark Rococo Rose, and I'm just going to have a look what a dark Rococo Rose looks like, whether it's kind of coming anything near. And I think I might get away with that, so I'm just going to colour some of my pearls in with dark Rococo Rose. So any of your gems you can colour with your blends. So they're alcohol markers, and you can colour in. That's one on its own. Let's colour that one on its own. If they're all right on that. Oh, I've got a few colours in there. And they dry pretty quickly, so you can use them literally straight away. So that works. If you got Petunia Pop, that would be better. However, I haven't got Petunia Pop in an alcohol marker. I think I can get away with that. Okay, put one up there. Oops, where have you gone? I'll have one there. I'll have one down here. Now I've got to do something about that, because I have got actually a little heart out of here. Hopefully that will work. And with it being a Falted Polymer, I should be able to see, and we'll see if that will work. So I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to get a clean. I'm going to get a clean block, and I'm going to, it's the Pretty in Pink. And let's see if I can get that to go. Oh, it's not quite. It's not quite picking it up as much as what I want it to, but it's working. So any space that I've got, put that in there. Right, now that has practically done it. So this will be, now shall I put some white hearts? So I've got some white hearts, or I'm trying to think what help. Oh, well, I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to stick a there, and that's not so noticeable now at all. So that worked. Okay, but now I've got an odd one, so we can't have an odd one, can we? So I'll put another one on, and I'll put one there, I think. And just because I've gone into a different area with it being underneath, I think I'm going to stick, if it'll fall me, bit off, I'm going to stick another one on there, like that. Okay, so we've got those going off there like that. So then I thought inside, so let's move these out of the way. I had some words, and have I put them up yet? The best is yet to come. Now, what have I think it's over there. Yeah, so I'm going to bring in my Petunia Pop again. So bring in Petunia Pop, and I'll put that down there, and put that in there, and then we'll have that in there. Okay, nearly. That was nearly a catastrophe. So it's not good today. Right, and I think I'll have managed to smudge it. So we'll have to do some working on that. I'm going to do some there and there. And I'm going to do some here and here, and I think I'll do it down there. And because I did that little accident, I'll go back in with my little one and see if I can get that incorporated in there. Yes, done it. Okay, so that's how to get rid of when you do things that smudge or something like that. That's a way. I always say there's no mistakes, just more ways to be creative. So I hope you like my card. As I say, it was based on I want to say the English translation is probably cards and scraps, or scraps and cards, something like that. But I can't, it was French or something. I saw it on Pinterest and I thought, oh, that's pretty. And especially with the butterflies in the wink of Stella, because they are really, really pretty. So hope you like that. Thank you very much for dropping by. I do appreciate that you've dropped by. Stay safe, stay well. Bye for now.